Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on Love and Marriage DC. This is season 2, episode 2. Okay, I'm trying to play catch up because I decided at the last minute that I was going to go ahead and review this season. So this is episode 2, and then once I watch episode 3, I think it's been 3 episodes, then I'll be caught up. All right, so let's just go ahead and get through this. It basically, is this season gonna be a to be continued? Because the first episode was a to be continued. This episode was a to be continued. I mean, I guess, yeah. Anyways, I'm complaining. Let me stop complaining. Okay, so Jamie, Little Jamie and Big Jamie. This is all I have to say. Little Jamie in the hallway crying. I don't want to dismiss anyone's feelings because I will say this much. You know, in my opinion, I do believe that it takes a lot for some people to show emotion, especially that side, right? When it comes to like you crying and all that stuff. So for Jamie, little Jamie, to just be crying on TV, I'm like, girl, his feelings are probably really, really hurt. Because girl, you ain't gonna get too many, you know, you just gonna call a thing a thing. We ain't gonna get too many black men on TV showing that side of them. But okay, this is what I think. I think that being a parent is hard. No, I'm not a parent, but I can imagine that it's a very hard job. It does not come with a manual. You kind of have to just do the best that you can do. I think that Jamie and Arena, just like all parents, if your child turns out to be the next, Beyonce or Barack Obama, then girl, y'all want to take all the props and, girl, that's me. That's me. I raised him. I raised her. So what I'm saying is you have to take the good with the bad. So now when y'all have kids who might turn out to be or look like they're going down a certain path, girl, some of that is you too because you raised them. Okay? So look, Jamie ain't raised himself. I do agree with Quick when he says that Jamie is entitled. I don't want to dismiss little Jamie and his feelings, because little Jamie is a son, big Jamie is a daddy. I don't want to dismiss little Jamie and his feelings, but he just gives me it. He just gives me entitled, spoiled brat, who, you know, now that the parents are trying to loosen up the rope, cut the chain, he don't know how to act. Now that's partly because of his parents. Again, Jamie ain't raised himself. But now that I think they're trying to basically make him grow up, I think Jamie is just cutting up and acting a fool. Now, some of you said in the comment section that the $100 that Jamie gives him, the dad gives him, is not just an allowance. And I think I heard Jamie say, I guess that's from money. I guess um, little Jamie does like security for big Jamie. I'm assuming like at the clubs they throw or the parties they throw, I guess. I don't know. So it's not like an allowance. So I guess, that is because he's working, right? Girl, all I'm saying is this. At some point, all of us have to take responsibility for our own lives, right? I understand everybody is not dealt the same cards in life. Um, and we can blame a lot of the way that we move on our environment, on our parents. But the truth of the matter is, Little Jamie's gonna have to wake up one day and just be a grown ass man. And because he is now in the situation where he's on probation and his background is not clean, you can't be complaining about the jobs that you're gonna work. So even if it is a job doing security for your father and he's paying you $100 a week, you talking about I don't want to do that, then what else are you gonna do? Nickel. Your background ain't squeaky clean. Shout out to Erica Badu. So you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do until you can get it together. So again, I'm still with Big Jamie on this one. Sorry. You know, y'all, and for those who have followed me for a very long time, y'all know when it comes to kids and parents, I'm usually like team kid. But I also know that parents, some parents, do the best that they can do. And I also know that we don't raise ourselves. Some of us have to raise ourselves, right? But I know that some kids, we don't raise ourselves. So, and like I said, what I said earlier in the video, girl, you take the good with the bad. But at some point, we can't keep saying, well, it's my mama and my daddy. It's this, it's that. Yeah, we get that. Yes, we get that you may not have had the best upbringing. Yes, we get that you probably didn't live in the best environment. Yes, we get that you had to go through X, Y, and Z. But at some point, you're going to have to stop complaining, stand your ass up, and try and get it together the best way you know how to. And for Jamie, that's not even your story. It just sounds like to me, well, I don't know what his story is. It just sounds like to me, your ass was probably spoiled. You became entitled. You started hanging out with the wrong people. It ain't like you grew up in the hood somewhere and niggas was slinging dope around and all that. Nigga, you probably grew up in the suburbs. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm with Big Jamie on this one. I'm with Big Jamie. Like, can his delivery be a little bit better? Absolutely. But like I said, I just think they're trying to cut the chains with Look Jamie, and I think that once they go to therapy, I think that will do them a lot, give them a lot of help and assistance to take the necessary steps. So once they go to family therapy, then the therapist who's a professional in this area, right? We can all sit on here and give our opinions. But girl, once they go to therapy, girl, the people that help them figure it out. That's what they're there for. So Winter is in the studio. The last song I actually listened to a few times. I think sign these papers or sign the papers was actually a cute little song. This new song, from what I could hear in the studio, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded a mess to me. But again, we only heard like 5 seconds. It's called Gutter Barbies. The new girl, I can't remember her name. Sherilina, I can't remember. I can't remember her name. She's a new girl. We'll get it together. She seems okay, but she does seem like she's gonna be the messy girl. Because the first thing that popped in my head is when she told Winter that when Winter told her she's writing a song called Gutter Barbies, and basically I guess it's a song about Winter. Not I guess it's a song about Winter and Arena. I'm gonna have to go back and tell. I'm gonna have to go back and tell. Not Winter. Did I say Ashley? I mean, it's a song about Ashley and Arena. And she was like, I'm gonna have to go back and tell Ashley. You really don't, girl. But I mean, I guess. But you really don't. And I was like, okay, she's already starting to insert herself in stuff that really that's none of her business. Like, why do you feel the need to have to go back and tell? I mean, but I will say that at least she told Winter to her face. I'll give her that much. She told Winter to her face, girl, I'm going back and I'm telling. So, just FYI. So, it ain't going to be none of this. Winter was surprised when they come in, if they ever had to approach her about the song. Um, Big Jamie, when Big Jamie fell down them stairs, what I said, baby. Ah, girl, when Jamie fell down them stairs, when I tell you baby how hot, I know his whole body was aching. Um, Again, I think they're gonna go to therapy. I think the entire family is going. I believe that's what this conversation sounded like to me. Ashley, ooh, girl, I guess we're about to start tapping into Ashley and her upbringing. Now I'm gonna wait to say what I'm gonna say because I don't want to talk about nobody's mama. But here we go, right? Sounds like Ashley's mama. Ashley says her mama moved out with her boyfriend. Ashley's mother had a boyfriend, and Ashley's mother moved out with her boyfriend and left Ashley wherever she was at 16 years old. And I could have swore I heard somebody say, is her name Ashley? Girl, what? Girl, is DJ, what, Ashley Silver? Girl, I don't know these girls. Is Ashley the BFF too? Hold up, because I just got confused that fast. Hold up. Girl, I just got confused. I'm like, hold up. Yeah, Ashley Silver. Yeah, Ashley Silver. That's her name. Is her best friend named Ashley too? Anyways, girl, she was talking to her best friend. We just gonna call her best friend for now, child. She was talking to her best friend, and they were talking about Ashley's mother leaving her, and basically saying she was grown. I said, "Ooh, baby, y'all love telling people they grown." Girl, you had Quicksilver saying basically let his son be a man at 14 and 15. Girl, now you got Ashley mama who they say called her grown when she was 16. Oh my God. I guess we're gonna know more about that because I remember Carlos saying the other day that episode 3 we're gonna hear a conversation between Ashley and her mama. Girl, I guess, child. We'll talk more about it in episode 3. Joy and Arena. Um, Joy goes to see Arena. She basically says that she felt double teamed by, I think, Ashley and Ashley's best friend. I mean, look, we've already talked about this in episode 1, the review for episode 1. Girl, we can get on here and give I can get on here and give my commentary of what I think and what I think and what I think and what I think, right? Um, and I can get on here and talk about, even though I don't have kids, I was a kid and I know how it feels to be a kid, which is 100% factual. Um, but it does sound a little strange that girl Joy ain't no mama, ain't no single mama, and she going to like not a single moms convention, but this speaking. She has a speaking engagement, and she's speaking to single moms about looking for love. Again, Joy could probably give her opinion. She could probably say, if her I don't know anything about Joy's background as far as her parents. I'm just saying if Joy's mother was a single mom, she could talk about probably I guess conversations her and her mom have had. She could probably talk about conversations if some of her friends are single moms, right? But girl, it does sound a little strange that girl that you're actually going to like an actual speaking engagement um, to talk to single mothers about looking for love. Now, I think they said that it was already like this whole thing, I guess, to do with the Ready for Love cast. They mentioned something about Ready for Love, and I guess they just kind of like booked Joy for another segment. Is that what they said the first episode? But it don't matter, girl. It still sounds strange. It does sound a little strange. She also said that Clifton, which is her fiance, is it her fiance or her husband? Anyways, her partner, he was kind of pissed that Ashley was rolling her eyes. I said, "Oh, girl, girl. Clifton, what did Nene say? Stay out of women business. Stay out of women business, Clifton. Okay." Um, Ashley is having a Think Pink event. Um, I mean, girl, it was what it was. One of the girls was fanning herself. I mean, it quiet just kept. I ain't gonna lie. Ashley and Winter, they cool. They're the ones who like keep the show going. But girl, we're gonna have to call a thing a thing. Girl, I could have swore I saw some Chick-fil-A nuggets thrown on a platter. I said, oh my God. Girl, I mean, girl, it's second season. So I'm not expecting the girls to come out with girl caviar and an open ball. I said, but girl, we could have did a little bit better than Chick-fil-A nuggets. But I'm gonna leave it alone though. Um, Joy and her husband. Oh, not Joy and her husband. The new girl. I can't remember her name. Sharalee. Her husband and Joy used to be in a group. For whatever reason, the group dismantled. And I think from the way that Joy said it, I only watched the episode once, um, that I think it was like the husband's fault that the group was no longer together. I guess everybody kind of had their own. Some people in the group had their own way. I guess I don't know, child. So it just sounds like she still feels some type of way about what happened because she takes her craft and her artistry very seriously, right? And I guess whoever is connected to the mother who you know ruined whatever they had going on, she got an issue with them too. It don't even sound like she really got an issue with the wife. It just sounds like kind of, and I kind of get it. It's kind of like, girl, you're kind of like collateral damage. Like, girl, I don't fool with her. I mean, I don't fool with your husband because you're the wife. I don't fool with your ass either. Because let's just be honest, girl, the wife is gonna have the husband's back. So Joy's already on something. I kind of understand it. Kind of like, girl, I don't fool with you, and you can get it too. Um, They call Winter Snowflake. I'm not gonna lie, I did giggle. Joy was looking at the new girl when she was giving her speech about, I'm gonna be loyal to whoever I'm loyal to and this and that. I said, okay, so she's like I said, she's gonna be the one who come in and stir the pot. Okay, it gotta be a bone carrier. It gotta be a messy girl. Okay, I'm with it, but girl. Um, Joy was looking at her when she was talking like this. Winter and Arena meet up. I put, does Winter throw a rock and hide her hands? I will say this about Winter because I low key went up for. I'm not gonna lie. I low key went up for Winter more than anybody last year. I don't have no No, I don't have no favorites. I don't have no favorites on the show. But I know from watching the show last season that Winter and Ashley were the ones who kind of kept the show girl. Okay, but I kind of went up for Winter just a little bit by the way that she moved. Um, I don't. I will say that Winter does. It seems like Winter does this thing where she doesn't know if what she says is offensive. Like in real life, y'all, we're not gonna play this game. Getting on TV and saying that even though Carlos is messy and those shows are designed to be messy and start chaos and confusion, we know that's what watch what happen. What's Andy's show called? Watch What Happens Live. Yeah, we know that's what those shows are created for, to be messy. So Carlos was being messy by asking the question. I was about to call her Stormy. Girl, they call girl. We went from calling that girl Snowflake to Stormy. Winter. Winter, girl, you too goddamn grown not to know that getting on a goddamn TV show and saying that, girl, you think that Arena and Jamie both was out in them streets, it wasn't gonna, start a little shit up. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of like, Winter girl, you might be a throw a rock and hide your hands type of girl, right? Because I know you not dumb. I know Winter's not dumb, right? And so you had to know that was gonna kick up a little dust. So for you to act like, oh, I didn't really know, right? And you could have called me if it was an issue, girl. You knew it was gonna be an issue, right? But anyways, child. She says something. You know how these shows work. People start sending the girls tea on each other, right? I hope this does not become a Real Housewives of Potomac where girl, it becomes this girl who got tea on who. But I guess Winter was trying to let Arena know. This is what I felt like Winter was trying to do. Like, girl, I'm trying to come clean to you about the stuff that people have been sending me. Because there's someone that's in your circle who you might think is a friend or a close associate that's out here in these streets telling your business, and this is what they're telling me. I think that's where Winter was trying to go with it. I don't think that Winter was trying to say, baby, I got some tea on you and I'm going to expose you. Now, I think that Winter was just trying to let her know that, girl, you might need to watch who you hang around and who you talk to, because the girls is telling your business, or what they say is your business. So Arena was like, girl, just say it. Just say it out loud. And then Winter was like, well, girl, Winter didn't want to say it. Winter was like, girl, just read it. Just read it. She was trying to hand Arena the cell phone so she could read it. But Arena was like, girl, just say it out loud. So I was like, well, girl, at that point, I would think that, girl, it's probably nothing that's too deep, because if it was something that I was worried about getting out, I'm not going to say, read it out loud. I'm going to say, girl, hand me the phone so I can see it. Okay? So I was like, maybe, girl, it's really nothing that Arena is worried about, because who go, girl, no, hand me the phone. But Arena tells her to read it out loud, then Stormy. I don't know. Now here y'all go. Got me calling this girl Stormy. Snowflake Stormy. Winter. Says that the text message or the messages basically say that they didn't take care of Jason, and now they're shipping Jason off, I guess, to that school. Oh no, I think they didn't take care of Jason at one point, and then they had the mom move in, so they could get back into ripping, running the streets. I said, oh my god! And then it said, to be continued. That was episode 2, girl. Like I said, I only watched it once, because I'm trying to catch up to episode 3. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.